Hey, so I woke up extremely late. It is 6 p.m. and I'm just now getting out of bed. Um, yeah, sorry it's a little shaky. I'm filming with just my hands. I don't have my stand up. And I have shaky hands, so I should probably use the stand. Anyway, at 6 p.m., I don't know why I slept so late. I did go to bed at 3 a.m., which is late, but it's not as late as I sometimes get into bed. Sometimes I get in bed at 5 or 6 or 7 a.m. But anyway, I think I'll get some dinner, I guess. Yeah, there's one thing you should know about me, and that's that I eat like a child. And that's because I have a bad stomach, and very few things I can actually eat. So, yeah, when you see me fix the food, it's probably not going to be that healthy or great for me because I can't eat a lot. So, let's get to it. So, while I wait on my food to heat up in the oven, I have my cherry Coca Cola Zero Sugar. It's what I drink most of the time. I need to drink more water, but you know what? I don't like the taste of water. Ever since chemo, it tastes bad. Doesn't matter the brand. And never mind my desk. It's a bit messy. I've got my knitting, my embroidery, my measuring tape, and all kinds of stuff. I'm playing TCG Card Shop. Very good game. Very good game if you like simulators like Grocery Shop. I'm also watching this new YouTuber, Sydney Graham. This is my first video. I don't know if I'll like it or not, but she's a crafter, so I'll probably like it. Food's done. Nom 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 nom. Alright, I ate, and yeah, now I just wanted to go over kind of what we'll be doing today, which is barely anything because today is almost gone. I also took my pills, and does anyone else have like a really hard time taking pills? Not just like big ones, but I get choked on the tiniest of pills too. Like, it's so hard to take pills. But anyway, I think I'll work on my Christmas stocking today. My fiance and girlfriend should be home soon. So I'll probably hang out with them some too. Maybe do some Overwatch and uh, like do some knitting in between there. I don't know. I also want to write some on the comic book that I'm working on. I'm using Obsidian to kind of work on it, and I'm loving it. Like, at first, I didn't want to use Obsidian because it seemed overwhelming. But now that I'm using it, it's actually really nice. It's kind of, you can use it kind of like Milanote, except there's no paywall. Like Milanote, you can only have 100 notes free. Then you have to pay it, and the subscription is pretty expensive for what it is. So I decided to try Obsidian, and it's working great. I love it. I may show you guys some of it today. We'll see. We'll see. Hey, 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 welcome to the knitting portion of this video. So I just wanted to get on here and say what I'm doing. I'm knitting the heel of this sock. Now, this is not the pattern's heel that it wanted me to do. The one it wanted me to do is a do later heel. And I don't know how to do that. Yeah, I've only ever done a normal heel. And let me tell you something. I was not learning today. Yeah, I don't feel like it. I'm just lazy. So I decided just to do a normal heel turn. And that is take half your stitches and, or at least I'm pretty sure this is how you do it. I did look up a tutorial online and this is how they said to do it. Take half your stitches and make a heel with it, and they have a pattern for it. So that's what I'm doing for. So yeah, it's not exactly the patterns. If you want to follow the patterns, I know for a fact that the sock will probably look a little different just because I'm doing it differently. So don't blame the pattern if the heel comes out looking ugly on my side. So I just very briefly wanted to show you guys what I'm working on Obsidian. So if you see here, this is called a canvas. Yeah, it's called a canvas on Obsidian. And sorry about my finger. Obsidian. So basically, you make these notes and you can add like pictures, and if you see on my sidebar, I have story dump. I have several characters on their outline. You can actually take these different documents and reference them on the board as well as with pictures. So if I go to Ezra and I go to inspo, you'll see here that I have all these pictures referenced. When I was designing Ezra, I chose a few pictures off of Pinterest that I was really inspired by. Like I took the Courage the Cowardly Dog was a big inspiration for her legs and arms, and kind of how her personality will be shown too. She's not very vocal. She has no mouth really normally. She does have a mouth, but it's hidden most of the time because when she eats something, her entire head unhinges, basically. So she doesn't really show emotion through her mouth, and she has no eyebrows. Her eye shows emotion too, but really she's going to show a lot of emotion through her body language and how she does things. And she also talks, so it'll be heavily reliant kind of on Courage the Cowardly Dog's emotes and stuff like that. But anyway, you can see that I reference these images from a different file, and I also wrote some notes and stuff like that. So Obsidian is really good for stuff like this, and I've been working on it for a little bit now. I've got Ezra's the main character, and then I have Crumble Fluff, who is the romantic interest. I haven't got any artwork for Crumble Fluff yet. I did do something for her, basically, but I felt like it looked too much like Animal Crossing, so I don't know if I'm going to follow through with that idea or redesign her. I kind of want her to be, the first design is all fox, and I kind of want to cross her between a fox and a moth. So I think I'm gonna try and do that today. So yeah, that's Obsidian. Hey guys, I just want to get on here and talk a little bit about what I'm drawing. So what I'm drawing, sorry about the reflections on my glasses. Let me just, I don't have to read anything, so let me just take those off. I look like a whole different person without them. But I'm drawing Miss Crumble Fluff. Now, Miss Crumble Fluff is a cross between a fox and a moth. And I made her before I knew that there was an actual moth called a fox moth. And I have to say, they're pretty darn cute, but she's not modeled after a fox moth. She's literally a fox crossed with a moth. Because in this world, in my comic book world, witches cannot have children normally, like they can't get pregnant. They have no reproductive organs. They are actually magically made through a elixir, or as I call it, the broth, which sounds so bad now that I say that out loud, but the broth. Like, for example, Ezra, the main character, was made in a cauldron, and she had a bunch of ingredients thrown into a cauldron accidentally. But I'll get into that once I actually make my comic. But yeah, Miss Crumble Fluff is the local baker, and she owns a bakery. She inherited it. And she is the love interest of Ezra, basically. Ezra's never been in love before. She's kind of been a really sheltered kid. And she's on her own for the first time ever. And she meets Crumble Fluff, this really independent, owns her own business, is a big girl. And she's just totally enamored by this. And yeah, eventually they get together. But, you know, I can't wait to draw all this. I've never been more excited. I'm still working on storyline. I've got a little bit of a comic book drawing, but not a lot. because I still got to write out how I exactly want it to be. Like, I'm still figuring out if I want it to be like really story driven or more like Eldritch Darling, where it's still got a storyline, but it's kind of more slice of life, which I'm leaning more towards that, more slice of life in chunks. Sorry that the camera's moving. Again, it's attached to my table. Also, sorry about the camera quality. I'm not so sure why it's been so bad lately. I think it's just the type of camera since I switched to my phone camera, because my camera, it was a cheap Pixel phone. It's not like the newest version. It's like, I think it's 4A. And honestly, the quality's not great. But anyway, I don't even know if you'll notice. But anyway, yeah, that's Crumble Fluff. She's fiercely independent. She loves bakery. She loves her bakery. She has a found family that she loves. She's no longer in contact with her birth family, her birth family, um, and stuff like that. So she's just kind of hanging out, and Ezra comes into her world, and she thinks she's found another found family person, and I just want it to be really uplifting, cute, and warm feeling in your tummy. And that's all I've got to say about that. I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you enjoy the speed painting. Okay, so I just want to hop on here real quick and say I'm reading this webtoon, and it is so adorable. I love it so much. It's a huge inspiration for my comic, I think. And you guys should watch it too, even though I've not got that many followers. But yeah, it's so cute and Eldridge based, and it's a lesbian love story, and I just love it. I eat it up. Hey guys, so yeah, that's pretty much been my day today. I got a really late start. It's currently 9 p.m. I think what I'm going to do with the rest of my day is talk to my fiance, play some card shop simulator, and maybe get some dinner. I don't know when I'll eat. But yeah, this video is already getting kind of longer than what I'd like. So I'm just gonna go ahead and call it here because the rest of my night is just gonna be me relaxing. Probably not gonna knit anymore because my hands hurt. No, my hands hurt, but let me just show you. Sorry again, I'm not using the stand, I'm using my hand. But yeah, this is the progress. I've not, it looks like I haven't knitted a lot, but I have. You have to get the heel about 2 inches before you can turn it, basically. And yeah, so that's, I may work on a little bit more tonight, but you know, that's neither here nor there. But thanks so much for watching, guys, and hope to see you tomorrow. Bye!